Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another part of Nothing But Football. This is part 2. If you're unaware, it's in the description. And speaking of description, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We put up content every week, footballing related. And as our break was going on, there was something footballing related that Lucas actually found amusing, so I'll actually pass it over to him just to bring that article up. So you were saying there?
We just saw a quick article here. I'll just read you the headlines. So it says Mo Salah explains how Jose Mourinho's brutal Chelsea rejection changed his life.
But I can agree, bro. I don't think he would have been the player that he was today without that Chelsea rejection. Because when he was at Chelsea, life was made for him because he was a young man, 22, 23, just signed by one of the biggest clubs in, I could arguably say in England and Europe as well, because they've been winning Champions Leagues. So I think that did change his life because he was on a way to rock bottom and he was given a second chance at life.
Yeah, I just read it quickly. So it's not. It doesn't sound like anything personal, really. Yeah. It just sounds like I was not getting games.
Yeah.
Nah, dog. With Mourinho, I think he would still have been a good player if he went to a different club other than Chelsea. Nah, dog. Mourinho is not known for bringing through youngsters. It's like, and how do I put this, nah? Like in terms of brutal regimes, when people talk about Ferguson, nah, they answer, "Mate, that man, when he needed to be brutal, he was brutal," nah.
Yeah.
And then when you hear about Mourinho, it's that man is always brutal. What? Remember, Mourinho went to a press conference once, and he's like, "I don't understand. All these guys are saying that I don't bring young talent through," and he had to bring out 2 pages to show, "No, but I've developed this guy. You know what it's like? What's that like to me now? It's like the guy saying, "Hey, yo, I get hot chicks all the time," and then he has to come with a piece of paper. Yeah, remember Beyonce from high school. If you're doing it and you're doing it very well, people will just associate with that. That's why when you hear it with Pep, it's a brutal regime, but Pep always has a relative amount of youngsters coming through.
Yeah.
Nah? You hear it with Wenger, you hear it with Ferguson, no matter how brutal he was. You would hear it with a couple of other managers, man. Like, it's natural to them. But when you have to sit down and say, "No, but I brought this player through, then it's like, I hate to admit it, but Sam Allardyce had a knack for finding good African talent in his hard-working system. JJ Okocha, El Hadji Diouf, those things just come up into mind. I hate Sam Allardyce, but
I said it as a joke, and also to see which side of the coin you're gonna go with.
You see, but as much as I don't like Sam Allardyce, I can say he did, in terms of African midfielders, he did give them a new lease of life after El Hadji Diouf Liverpool. After the World Cup, it didn't work out. El Hadji Diouf jammed at Bolton, and he jammed for a very long time.
Yeah,
and that Mourinho and bringing up youngsters, it's another thing. So if Salah went to Ferguson, Wenger, or even Pep in Barcelona, he might have still been a brilliant player.
I'm even trying to think of any youngsters Mourinho kind of pushed in the last,
Then they got rid of Makish and brought him back when he was matured at 26 to win championships.
Yes. I'm even thinking, because I think when he was at Madrid, he was crying about Varane. Because that was his guy that he said, I pushed this guy.
Yeah. No, but
Varane
was...
I think Varane was
being world class before he was
100%, yeah.
Like, he was like a complete article already over
there. Yes. Sure. So that's the only one that I can actually remember that he pushed, and it actually made sense.
There was no nurturing of Varane.
I mean, from Inter side, Inter was an old man squad.
I'll give him Ian Robin.
But how long ago was that?
Oh, okay. Sure. You said lately.
So that's why I say not even as a lately, but like as in like, do you have to go look all the way back there to find someone? Yeah, but I figured we'd also discuss Salah and his he's in a contract negotiation saga with his current team, Liverpool. So there were some quotes released where he's basically telling Liverpool that, "Hey guys, I want to stay at Liverpool. It's not up to me though now. It's up to the actual team.
Sure.
They know my demands.
Yes,
Sure.
they know what I want,
And it's not.
and
I
I'm not.
like the way you add it.
Yes,
It's not ridiculous.
yes,
Things I'm
it's
asking
not
for.
it's not a ridiculous thing. I've seen the numbers at Liverpool, and I know what is a reasonable thing to ask for, and that's what I'm asking for.
Sure.
So he's basically washed his hand and said, if the right amount comes, I'm staying here. From a Liverpool point of view, because I was actually discussing this with Curtis earlier on, what do you think they should do?
Not give him what he wants.
Eh?
Nobody else is going to give it to him.
Okay.
I think anyone else will easily give it to
They
him.
won't. Who?
Eh? Any other top team? Madrid, Barca.
Madrid want Haaland.
Eh?
Madrid want Haaland and Mbappe.
But if they can't get them, do you think they won't take?
Mbappe's leaving PSG. They got him.
Yeah, I'm saying anything can happen. You think they still won't at least chat to him on the side?
Nah, dog, not for the wages he wants.
And when Mbappe leaves, who replaces Mbappe?
What do you mean Mbappe at PSG?
Yeah, if he goes to Madrid, who replaces
He's
him?
going to PSG. Not.
I'm saying he can. He has a talent level that he can.
Yeah, but I don't think they will. I think right now,
In all
I
fairness,
think to me, wages are going to come back down to a sustainable level because players had too much power in the past. That's how I view it now, which is why no big clubs are moving for big name strikers with ridiculous wages nowadays. Because it's like, I'm going to get this guy, I'm going to pay £350,000 for him a week. He's 29. He's got, 2-3 good seasons left in him.
Yeah.
And then I must hope my team is ready. Like, I don't think Madrid is stupid. They're in a rebuild. Right? And with Salah, you have to cater.
The whole point of the transfer window, bro.
Yeah,
Things happen.
Things happen, but it's with strategy. That's what we're seeing from clubs. It's not, Barcelona is not moving as recklessly as they did.
from what I see, this guy, Mohamed Salah, just wants something in the region of 300,000.
Sterling money.
Sterling money, but fine, it's Sterling, but he's unlucky. He was stupid.
No, but I'm saying that doesn't take him to the top 1% where you're like, clubs are stupid. That's affordable. I'm saying sterling money.
Dog, I'm just saying, what's this? Juventus.
That's less than David De Gea, our keeper.
I hear you, but clubs are paying for those stupid mistakes. I'm saying the way the transfer market, it left him. The thing for big money for him, it has left him. He missed out on the boat.
There was a time when Madrid
Sterling
wanted
got that 300k because he was smart and left to Man City early. Will Sterling get anywhere near 300k today? No. I think his next salary contracts, he's going to take a pay cut. Because I think he's overpaid right now. You're looking at, in Italy, Inter had to get rid of their best players to balance the books. Juventus wanted to get Vlasic, the guy that we want to get. They ran out of the race because they couldn't match Arsenal's wage offer of £160,000. Barcelona are in hectic trouble. Like, they can't even afford a Aubameyang wages at 350.
No, I feel you. He should stay at Liverpool. I feel you. I agree with that he should stay at Liverpool, but he must get every cent he can out of it.
What I'm saying is from Liverpool's point of view, that they on the top hand over here. They can wait it out and be like, hey, dog, go get your offers. Nobody's going to give you what we're giving you here.
Because for me, I was actually looking at this because it was a no-brainer for me at first. As in like, Salah wants a new contract negotiation. Give this man what he wants. And then I looked at it from another point of view where I decided, let me check this guy's age. Because I thought, right, this guy's playing like he's still at 27, 28. This guy's 29. And then I just, his current contract expires in what? In next season. Well, yeah.
End of next season.
End of next season. So I was thinking in my head, I'm like, you could keep this guy and, play your luck and see how he does next year. And then maybe, decide to check his numbers. But at the end of the day, this is Salah, bro. Like his numbers for Liverpool are impressive.
Yeah.
I know obviously there's no such thing as loyalty to the player when it comes to money negotiation, but I think he would deserve it. Yeah. But in the same breath, if you give this guy 300,000 and he doesn't perform and someone else steps up, i.e. Diogo Jota, you're going to have a big mistake. You're going to have a big worrisome period for Liverpool.
That's the thing, even with Liverpool. I don't think it's an issue with you don't want to pay Salah that money. It seems the squad wages are relatively in and around the same area. You push Salah by 100,000 rand, 100,000 pounds up. Captain Fantastic Jordan Henderson wants 250 now.
Yes.
Does that guy deserve 250? Mine says I want 250 now. Whole wage bill structure gone. It's nothing against them. It's just that Liverpool is actually a very well run club after they almost went into bankruptcy.
Okay. How do you think they do without him?
Without Salah?
Let's say end of the season comes and they're like, fuck you, you're not getting your money. We'll take a transfer
I think it's a rebuild.
Hey?
I think they'll do okay with the rebuild.
I don't see anyone stepping into that side and giving Liverpool what Salah does.
Yeah.
Do you think the rest of the side can step up enough to still be...
No.
I think they'll get a signing that might do something.
No.
We didn't expect Jota to do well.
But
Jota does well here and there.
Yes, Jota did this. He did this at Wolves. There was a time at Wolverhampton where he was scoring. He's on fire. He's youngest player to score a hat trick. The youngest Portuguese player to score a hat trick. I remember we were even comparing him to Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. Then he goes quiet for a long time.
Okay, fine. Let me put it this way. I'm coming from the point of view now of it's football. Players will always be found. Nah. I'll use my club as an example over here. Henry leaves the club. Who will score the goals? Adebayo steps up. Adebayo leaves the club. Who's going to score the goals? RVP steps up. Nana leaves the club. Who's going to score the goals? We literally sign Aubameyang. You will find a striker who will score your goals. If it's you change the way you play, but you will find a striker.
Okay, but I think that example sort of also shares why the question is like that. Henry scores you goals and has something tangible that he gives you, trophies. Who's going to score the goals next? Somebody else scored, but what did those goals take us to?
No, but again,
but that's
Arsenal's problems was never goal scoring; it was defending. Liverpool don't have a problem with defending.
Yeah, but hence the question: do you think the rest of the squad is good enough to be without him? I'm just saying the point is saying if there's only 3 years left of this guy, why not those 3 years with us and let's get some more trophies? Because we're gonna go into a rebuild anyway, so we might as well win while we're closest to winning. They're not far from the Champions League, 2 Champions League finals in a row. It's the same team.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is why? You see, it's a knock-on effect to me. You say why do this? You give him £300,000. Nah? Then you don't win the trophy next year, nah? And now Henderson's contract renewal comes up and he says he wants 250. Once you get to that, as we see with United and Arsenal, once you get to reaching paying that amount of wages, it's late. It's a knock-on effect. Now everybody else Arsenal is struggling to get rid of Sead Koscielny because he can't get money anywhere. He can't get that money anywhere else. United are saying, hey Joe, Pop was going nowhere, but we might give him £500,000.
So I hear you. What you're saying they should do is correct. I mean, it's simple mathematics. Pay them less, you have less of a problem. I hear you, but it's still a good player, and you want to win, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is let's not think about winning in 2 years because that's not guaranteed. What about today? That's in front of you.
But it's still, for me, it still stands. No one can offer what Salah offers for Liverpool.
Yeah, for Liverpool.
I'll tell you this because a couple of seasons ago, I would have probably argued that, get rid of him. It'll be Mane's time to shine. But there are times where Salah does not look threatening at all, but somehow manages to find a goal.
Sure.
And that ability is one that's very rare to find.
Yeah.
I hear you guys on every point that you're making over there, man. But I'm literally saying that Salah has nowhere to go.
Yeah. Wow.
So PSG would scoop him up in a heartbeat.
Not with the front three there. Their problem with PSG right now is not even we can't score goals. We can't defend.
Yeah, but if they sell Mbappe,
okay, they still got.
But what I'm trying to argue is that PSG don't really care about
salary. They'll pay him in Bitcoin.
They don't care about salary. They don't care about team structure.
Okay,
they care about your personality.
Okay, I'll put it this way now. If PSG signs Salah, it shows me how far off PSG are from winning the Champions League because they're addressing a problem area that's not there.
I mean, when they signed Messi, we already knew that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like it'll be even with Salah, he's gonna leave from a winning team to a not winning team, basically. PSG win League One. I hear you guys there, but like, come on.
I get you. I also don't see the PSG doing anything special this season. If they do, it would be very surprising.
No, PSG I think will do semi-okay in the Champions League. Semi-okay.
You never know. I mean, defense, they are struggling. I mean,
it's Champions League. I think they'll be okay.
They're trying to bring back Ramos now.
Dog, if we say Man City is brilliant and they won one game against Man City and lost 2-1 in the other game, PSG aren't that far off.
The thing is, Man City already is not a. Is not
your point to say they're not that good?
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm saying they are contenders.
But what I'm saying is that no one really sees Man City as Champions League contenders.
They do.
They will be there at the end, but there's just something. We've always known this. There's just something about Manchester City and a Pep team, a post-Barcelona, that they never get it right at the end.
But Man City is not losing by heavy margins to other top teams.
No, I get you.
And I'm saying PSG is competing with Man City. Because anybody that draws Man City is going, this is going to be a tough game.
Okay, sharp, yeah. I get you. You have to dig deep.
Yeah. So if PSG can do that in the group stages to Man City, I see why no reason if they have Messi and Sergio Ramos playing in the semi-final against Bayern Munich, why they can't go through that tie.
All right, no man, fair.
Besides, Chelsea won it last season, so anything's possible.
Yeah, guys. I figured we'd also maybe have an update of a topic we had last week. It was regarding Romelu Lukaku. So it seems as though there's been some feedback from some, groups of fans from Inter regarding his interview, even though I don't think his interviews come out as of yet.
It's come out in Italy. It's just
no.
English.
In the English side.
No, it's not going to come out in English.
Yeah.
It's not going to come out.
That would be stupid. So there's two updates that I'd like to give. So the first one is that there's been a reaction from Inter fans regarding, Lukaku's whole message to the Inter fans and the whole I love yous and whatnot. Yeah. It seems as though the Inter fans are saying, bruh, we don't care. You came to us. You made a whole, speech saying you're not leaving. You believe in this. You don't care what's going on. You're not leaving. And then you ended up leaving. Number two, we're doing well without you. So thank you, but no thanks. So I just
brought us our first Serie A title in over 10 years, but
you brought it, but it seems as though we're managing well without. Yeah, we're managing well without you.
You know what argument that brings to me, an argument that somebody was having on Twitter the other time. Yeah. And he was talking about why should players show loyalty to specific clubs in football.
Don't show anything.
No, you don't have to show loyalty, but don't act surprised when the fans turn on you.
Yeah.
Don't go kissing every badge.
Yes, I agree.
How do I put this, we've seen players leave certain clubs in the past, and let's say he kissed the Man United badge. Like with Beckham, he kissed the Man United badge. I've never seen him kiss the Madrid badge. It meant something back then.
Yes.
Now, fans look at football players and you're on mercenaries. You saw Henry leave Arsenal. I never saw him kiss another badge. It was literally, I loved that club. I left just because I wanted to win the Champions League.
Yes.
But I loved that club. Inter was out here kissing the Chelsea badge after they binned him twice. Before that was the United badge. They showed him kissing every badge that he's played for. And it's like, mate, don't kiss the badge showing me that you love the club the way I love the club. Then at the first opportunity you arise to leave, you leave. Then you're going to cry at the first opportunity of heartbreak. Nah, you'd love to come back and earn your love back, dog.
Nah, bro. That's why I say in this day and age, loyalty died a long time ago. If you're loyal, you're gonna embarrass yourself.
And those fans in Milan are like that. Even Donnarumma.
Yes.
They must also hated him the same way because don't use us.
No, because Donnarumma, you remember, he's just like, hey, bro, I've been here for a while. I can actually... Didn't he try push for a transfer move and say, I can get you guys money?
Yeah. Yes. Quite often. But his agent is Raiola, bro.
Yes.
He was getting paid at Milan, Joe.
No, but Raiola...
Joe, that guy bashed... His brother is a goalkeeper too. His brother sucks.
Yes.
He made them sign him. When he left, they're on some cancel this nigga's contract.
Did they just throw him?
Yes. He sucked.
No, obviously he did suck. But I'm just saying, I think Mino Raiola is probably one of the worst agents you could ever have.
Yeah, and that's why...
you'll get paid.
They're trying to put new FIFA rules to limit agent commission to a percentage of the transfer fee.
Nah, bro. For me, I'm just saying, bro. As a player as well, bro. You know the guy who talks about like for you, bro. Like look at Pogba, bro. Pogba hardly says anything. It's always that guy talking. Haaland hardly says anything. It's always that guy talking. Haaland has never said, I want this. Don't you remember he was saying Haaland will be the first striker to get half a million a week or something?
£1 million a week.
A million, yeah, sorry.
But you know what I say to that, no? It works in the player's favors.
100%. That's what I'm saying. It'll get you paid.
Still playing football at the highest of levels. Royale. That nigga went to New York and came back to AC Milan and is competing for the league now.
And he got paid everywhere, dog. That guy's salary has never suffered.
Chowing money, dog.
Bro, what?
Haaland,
Sorry.
Gonna start chowing.
Side note. What's Pogba's status in life?
Injured.
Oh, he's injured.
He's injured, yeah.
Right.
Haaland is gonna start chowing money very soon. He's eating at Dortmund, don't get it wrong, but he's gonna start chowing. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to... Nah, he won't go to Bayern Munich. It seems like... Bayern don't like Raiola and those guys when they decide, hey, we're not doing business with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of managers have tried to do that. They've tried to say, hey, bruh, we need to, if someone signed with this guy, we all need to just objectively stand up and saying, we're not going to work with this guy. It's fine. Like, we know you have the best player, but
there'll be a player who'll be screwed over. Sometimes in Royale's reign. Because it'll be like, hey, Joe, you're great, but we're not doing business with that guy. Then you go to the next club, it'll be the same thing. And it'll be like, I have to change sports management agencies. Yeah. That guy better get his racks up and start some other business because his time might be coming up, especially with these rule changes.
I have a feeling that this guy he's probably going to step back from his role and he might just have an agency.
But nobody will want to do business with his agency.
Yeah, fair point. People will say
you have to be a silent partner.
People won't want to put money into your pocket. Fair point.
I don't think they want to now. It's just he has the top talent.
Yeah, but with COVID, finances are different. Though. Football struggles. Clubs are struggling. They're struggling. They're starting to realize, hey, Joe, we had money, but we were paying these.
And it's also not coming in as fast as they thought it would. Funny enough, because I mean, everyone thought, once the fans are back, everything. People are still paying for losses from way back.
To me, it was running on the edge, man. Like, you even see the fan pushback saying, hey, yo, man, games are getting too expensive.
Yeah.
Y'all are mad. Like, why is it, £25 a game? Then I did the conversion. I'm like, 450. Chiefs versus Sundowns is 20 rand.
Yeah.
You can literally go
450 is the cheapest ticket there. I was like, yeah, they chowing guys that side, dog. They chowing guys that side. Brentford announcing season ticket freeze prices for next year.
Yeah.
We're going to start seeing more of those things, though.
Yeah.
Where it's on some, we're
I
pushing
agree.
too much.
They'll probably just start charging, us, the visitors a lot more.
You know what I put it down to, né? They're trying to copy the American model of sports, where it's everything is monetized, everything is money. Dog, America's not a well-run country. Yeah. That thing is on the brink of collapse. Football should not be copied.
Third world country, that one.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, not only that, dog, like, their government owes the most. I don't know to who, but they owe the most money.
China, everyone knows China.
Of any government. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those things of, even when you look at a lot of American businesses now, they all basically run on perpetual losses. Tesla. I don't know what to say about that South African scammer.
Yeah, that boy Elon. But yeah, I'm even trying to, find our feet. Oh, we're talking about Lukaku. Yes, we're talking about Lukaku. So, yeah, Inter fans have just come out and said, nah, bro, we don't want you. It's fine. So, this has forced him now to kind of backtrack and apologize to the Chelsea fans, who I'm not really sure how they feel.
Chelsea's not a big club. They'll take whatever they can get.
In all fairness, from a striker's point of view, they know, bruh, you've got a good striker in Lukaku. Where else are you going to go from here?
Yeah.
They're not a big club. They will take what they can get.
The Champions League.
No, I'm talking in terms of players.
Sure.
No, I'm assuming he's talking...
I'm just saying that big club jive when they just took a Champions League is salty, boy.
No. To tell you the truth, I don't think he's saying it from that point of view. I think he's saying it from a point of view where, bruh, if you screw over Lukaku, everyone is watching and saying, So if I go there, they'll give me the money, but yeah, it doesn't guarantee,
Joe,
playing time.
Kepa was once the world's most expensive player. That team does not play. They'll do it.
Exactly.
They'll do it.
No, but right.
But Kepa's still there, busy earning his check.
But Lukaku could have still been there.
Yeah, he's still there.
Chelsea will burn you.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that players are going to start looking at them sideways as in like, nah, guys, what's going on? What's going on? So, what I wanted to ask you, after knowing all these details, was this Lukaku thing smart?
Of him?
Yes.
If it gets Tuchel to change his playing style, yes.
Probably not, but all he did was speak the truth, man.
No, he did.
People just have opinions and obviously whatever, but
no, I agree.
I like what he did.
You know who's the world's best run club right now? According to some YouTube channel. Brentford, Lucas.
The Moneyball situation.
You know where...
That's stupid.
You know where United is sitting?
Hey, where?
19th. You know where Arsenal is sitting?
Isn't it just all perception? Like, how do we actually know?
But that's what I was telling. That's what I was telling.
I just want to show you how ridiculous this list was.
Sure.
You know where Arsenal is?
Where?
15th. You know where Chelsea is? 10th.
Yeah.
Man City 5th. What's the difference between Man City and Chelsea, though?
They're saying the best run.
They run very well. Both of
Premier League's best run clubs. And then they're gonna tell you Brentford is number one best run club.
No, Brentford is a well-run club.
No.
But it's not going to be for Premier League wise over the long term.
What I'm saying about Brentford is that, dude, this is a fluke. Yeah, this is a fluke.
Yeah, we have to determine that.
Yes.
I don't think Chelsea and Man City are very well run.
Dude, just the same way as
it's always owner injection.
Hey?
It's always owner cash injection.
Listen, let's give that director of football, that lady, her credit.
It's good in one section. I'm talking about the overall club.
Yeah.
Without Abramovich, they fall apart.
But the
but
problem.
His money has put shit into place.
But he's still pumping money till today.
Oh. But the problem with saying things like well-run club, there's so many factors in it. Like some factors are actually more negative than there are positives. You can apply it to a positive situation. Same way as, you can look at City and say, owners are pumping in money. You can apply the same thing to Everton. Owners were pumping in money.
But to me...
but badly.
Okay, let me put it this way. Now, you know United's 19th, né? But I think they're a well-run club. You know why I say that?
They make bank.
The money they spend is not because the Glazers pumped in their money.
Yeah, the Glazers are still taking out.
They're taking out money. Nah? Chelsea, if they have a change in owner and the owner decides, hey, man, I can't do the same investment as Abramovich, they take a knock. Same with Man City.
Either way, that list
but
nonetheless
it still counts, though. But you're taking that away. It still counts.
What?
If I put money in it, and yes, there's the risk of that money coming out, but it's there. Yeah, Abramovich has been there 10 years. City have been owned for whatever many years. Can it still really be a down?
Yeah, Joe,
they're well run, dog.
But this is why I say
any business that's making a loss is not well run.
But hence, no. My thing is that the term well run has so many factors. You can weigh in how much you spend, how much you lost, how many trophies come in, how many commercial revenue comes in, shirt sales, stadium. Like there's so many levels that you need to take into account.
We have to look at football as a business. No, it's a business. If you're making profit, you are well run. If you're not, you are not well run. It's as simple as that.
But if you're the most recognized brand, then what can we say?
Tesla's the most recognized brand, though. Tesla's the most recognized brand.
Footballing wise, I'd argue Man United's the most recognized brand.
Yeah, and that's why to me they're well run, because they make the most money.
I'd also argue that I could actually, in another sense, say Real Madrid and Barcelona are the most recognized brands. Okay, look at them now.
But you see,
but that's why. Well run. But that's why I say that this conversation of well run is such a dynamic factor.
Let me add it needs. You add in things that complicate it.
Okay, if you're winning trophies, then it's Bayern. Most best run.
You know why Bayern Munich is well run? Because the way their league is structured, its owners have a say and stuff like that. It's impossible for them to make a loss.
But hence why I'm telling you, bro, that's not the conversation you should be having.
What? Well-run versus a successful club is two different conversations.
But well-run is such a vague, it's not vague explanation.
It's not vague, though.
Hence why when we were watching that thing, I was like, this is a rubbish clip.
No, because he made stupid arguments, but it's not a vague clip to me. It's not vague.
Right, that's why I said if that guy broke down what he's talking about, then I would have said sharp. I don't even know what I must get into. I think Aston Villa also just made another signing. I'm looking at the transfer center right now, actually.
Oh, nice.
It looks like Lukaku is also another member of being signed.
For Aston Villa?
Yes.
Okay. Because there was rumors of Chelsea too.
Okay. Man, I'm trying to think there was something that I wanted us to discuss, but I'm trying to remember what it was. But there's something that's also coming into mind. So it seems as though there were a lot of issues with the FA Cup, where some games didn't have VAR, and there were also some controversial moments of no VAR. But I wanted to bring up something else on a positive note. Shout out to AFCON. Your VAR is running smoothly. They looked down at you guys. They were talking smack, saying, this little small competition. We got VAR. So they can't say much. So I just wanted to get into this. Just like, guys. So how poor is VAR and English officiating that, we've come to this point?
Hey, Joe, from what I saw over the weekend, the games that didn't have VAR versus the game that did have, it just shows how poor English refs are, and it's never the system in place. That's the problem. We've been saying this for the longest time.
Yeah, I essentially they said VAR at Premier League grounds, right? So it's the games that weren't at Premier League grounds that didn't have it.
But that gives an unfair advantage to certain teams.
How? Advantage.
Lucas, ne?
Okay, I'm assuming he's saying it's.
I'm not saying it's your fault.
No, advantage / disadvantage.
I'm not saying it's your fault, ne? Or any specific club's fault at the Premier League grounds fault, ne? But you could have a team, ne, that a goal is, if VAR was at that stadium, it gets cancelled, ne?
Yeah.
And then you could play a game, and a goal that the on ref gave goes to VR and they overturn. That's an advantage in some way, because then you're not playing on equal footing. We're not.
I hear you, but to me, you giving the referee more tools to make a better decision. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. So to me,
I think what
integrate into the rest of the league. Don't take it away from the.
I'm not saying
make it easier.
What you're probably arguing, and what most people are arguing, is that if there are some games where you don't have VAR, why don't you just scrap VAR altogether? Like maybe, okay, for example, if we're going to say that, some grounds might not have VAR, we scrap it until maybe quarterfinals or last 16. Because they start playing at Wembley at...
Semi.
Yeah, semis. Okay, maybe, because you can maybe say quarterfinals.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm saying you can, but really look at what you're doing. You're just taking away a tool of the referee. Yeah. You're not. There's no advantage or disadvantage or whatever unnecessary. It's still a decision that gets made.
Yeah, but how had 2 legitimate goals disallowed?
Unlucky.
It's not unlucky. You have something that I don't. It's like a conversation of privilege. You grew up white. You have better opportunities. You will get further.
I hear you. I'm not fighting it. I'm just saying that doesn't float my boat. Like, I don't care. Like, you're still supposed to show up and beat the team you're playing against.
If you get 2 goals disallowed, I should beat you.
Then my ref was bad. I wish I had VAR at my ground. I hear that argument. But you could have had VAR, and then that could have happened. Sure. What the fuck? It's just the decision of the ref.
No, Lucas,
it's the game.
Lucas, but
I hear you. The potential impact. I hear you. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna cry because one game had a different ref. It's like the cry of Mike Dean every week. If this game wasn't Mike Dean, it would be different. It's unfair. It's just you go around in a circle.
But we're not saying that. It's either you have it for all stadiums or you don't.
I hear you. I'm saying that's fine. I'm saying I wouldn't care. That's what I'm saying. to me, it doesn't make it unfair. The unfairness is what I'm saying.
I actually probably think that you are talking from a team, a big team, basically.
No, I'm talking from football, because you can have those goals that were disallowed at Old Trafford and then, yay, VAR worked in my favor. It's not only against you. That's why I'm saying there's not a... Okay, it doesn't change the realm of being unfair.
What Curtis is saying is that from this point of view, I'm looking at the score. It was Hull City versus Everton. The score was 3-2 to Everton.
Yeah.
Hull City got 2 goals. They were robbed 2 goals according to him. Yeah. I'll have to go check it out because I didn't watch the game. I'd have to go see if they were legit goals. But from a point of view of Hull...
I'm supposed to show up and beat you. I showed up and beat you. I got cheated.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That
yes.
rather...
So other people should get cheated too. I hear you.
No, rather... Yes, that's what I'm saying. Even the playing field.
What I'm saying to you is that makes sense. I agree with... I'm not fighting against it at all. I'm just saying... Meh.
No, I understand what you're saying. No, I understand it is kind of a mess situation because bruh, if you don't, it's basically then get the facilities.
You know Hull what I mean?
City. But in the same breath, if I'm Hull, okay, maybe that would probably be the best way, is that it goes down to a vote. Where rather we just don't have VAR. Probably these guys are thinking, bruh, maybe when we're playing at Everton, it's gonna work out nicely for us.
That would, for me, that thing of like leaving it until the semi-final or something, it's just a decision to make everyone happy, but you can never make everyone happy.
No, that's what I say.
To even the playing field.
That's what I say for me personally, because in the semi-finals, all the games are going to be at Wembley. Yeah. Then there's no argument.
Yeah.
The facilities are there. That's what I was going to say. Then that works out nicer.
Yeah.
Then you can say bring VAR. But for a team, like I'm genuinely going to go check out these highlights.
It's not like the team has to pay for these things. It's the FA Cup. They should go pay for those things. To install the cameras at these stadiums.
Bruh.
Yeah, but it's not just a setup on the day. Yeah, they have to be,
No, that's what I say. My problem is FA is not really the greatest, federation.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, we took it seriously.
No, we're expecting miracles if we're expecting the FA to run to basically set up VAR in all tiers of football.
No, but I'm not saying all tiers. What I'm saying is, the FA Cup happened, draw happened. It happened before December. This team is going to play this team. Dog, you telling me VAR takes a month to set up in the stadium, not 1 or 2 days?
I don't know.
They don't want to waste the money.
Yeah, but okay, fine. But
no, that's what I'm saying. They obviously don't want to waste the money. They'll say, Hull are used to not playing with the VAR. They'll be fine. Because
to me, it's the funniest thing in the world. Because championship clubs this season are playing without VAR. Next year they have to get VAR.
Yeah,
when they get promoted. So it's like.
No, but you could argue that it's because of the fact that money-wise, I'm sure they would have...
In fact, you know what, it's an expensive system. All the middle-aged white male referees, and referees will get better. That's what I put it down to.
They should just...
Every poor decision is being from a middle-aged white man, and he's been terrible.
If UEFA was smart, they would actually maybe have some sort of refereeing board where, I don't know.
It won't help for local competitions.
No, I'm thinking like, bro, if you're playing, obviously, FA will fight. I'd rather have my bra.
Guys, all I'm saying is the game counts for a lot also. We're stuck here in referees for 10 minutes.
I'd rather have...
Like sharp. There were some disallowed goals sharp, nah? It's like your game. But I'm saying there is the rest of the game.
No, I hear you, nah? Your game, I'll use an example. Who dominated that game? Aston Villa.
Yes.
Without VAR, they equalize. VAR helped you guys.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? The game counts for a lot, nah?
Yeah.
But you could argue that to Aston Villa, we felt robbed. I don't know if it was a legitimate...
I'm not fighting against that at all. I'm just saying that's obviously the point that you come out of the game with. But what I'm saying is the rest of the game must happen. We've conceded a goal now. What did the rest of my team do? You know what I mean? What for the rest of the 90 minutes? It's not only those incidents, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
you can still expect better or whatever from
that incident alone, because football is about momentum.
Yo.
What is it? Am I wrong?
No, I hear you.
It's about momentum.
Yeah.
Aston Villa feel dejected because they feel they got robbed of a goal.
Okay.
Nah? You guys are on some, yes, we can still go. It's 10 minutes left. It's just 10 minutes left. It impacts the game. You can't act like it's in isolation that these things don't affect it.
I'm not at all. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm not saying the game doesn't change. I'm just saying is for 10 minutes afterwards, it's the referees. Your team is accountable also towards the game.
It's accountable.
No,
I'm saying
they have accountable.
But they had a big point in deciding the final result.
100%. I get you. Decisions swing games. Goals change games.
Yeah. No, man. I actually just try to look at it from that point. Because, yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice for everything to be on a level playing field.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing factors have happened. I mean, they would have probably had VAR if COVID didn't happen.
No, they wouldn't have.
You think so?
The EFL is broke, boy.
Yeah.
They get donations from the Premier League.
Yeah.
They're even crying for more donations because of COVID.
Because remember, VAR is more cameras.
Yeah,
more cameras on top of the Sky cameras, on top of the whatever. Your ground needs to be big enough.
Do it the same way with Africa, dog. They use that same camera angle. It's just
yeah, it was. Dog, I was watching some game and I'm like, Joe, this camera angle
dog is just, dude. It's literally one camera angle. Yeah. The ref just stands there watching them go zip, zip, zip. I was like, oh, okay. Nonetheless, it still worked. Like there was still some sort of they watched. I mean, I've even seen, even at a primary school level, I think there was some tournament that I saw where they were encouraging PSL saying, guys, you guys can also do this. It's not necessarily that, you need every camera angle, just so the ref can actually get some time to think and look at the decision.
Yeah, you want to put the best cameras there. You can put some okay ones.
Yeah, put just one, just zip and just rewind.
PSL is not going to get that dog. Certain clubs are eating dog.
Come on, bro.
Certain clubs.
We know.
And I'm not talking about Sunderland. I'm talking about other clubs that don't win the championship.
No, of course. I mean, the mafia boss himself.
Yeah, which we'll not mention. Otherwise, will disappear.
Obviously you can't say that, bro.
Everybody knows the former drug dealer from during apartheid.
Yes. I think we can just leave that there. I think we've discussed enough football. We've gone from everywhere. We've covered Lukaku. We've covered AFCON in some sort of way. And I also see that there's a game on now. It's Egypt versus Nigeria. That 100%. Should be.
Let me watch my Niger brothers.
Yeah, that should be a good one. Yeah, I'm Team Niger today as well.
Yeah, man. Everything against racism.
Yeah. But it should be interesting, guys. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for joining us for this week's episode. Obviously, Standard Premier League is not back. It should be back next week. And
it's back this week, and then we're going to have a winter break. Flipping Klopp.
Is there a winter break? Seriously? What are they going to do in winter break? Champions League's round of 16s?
No, it's a winter break in England. There's no football.
Wait, hold on. So you weren't joking with this thing?
There was a winter break. I think there's a winter break.
Doesn't England usually split it up or one team's off? They play 5 games or is it?
So you're saying that this period,
this is internationals that are coming up, Jan 27 to Feb 12.
So basically I know that they took like a break just now. Like I think it was a week break.
No, it's not. I'll tell you now when there's no.
But it was like FA Cup and EFL games.
For like 2 weeks, there's no football at all.
No, man, but
I was highly disappointed.
There's football this week.
No,
so
Jan 27.
It starts from Jan 27. They're not serious. Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you now. Let me look. Southampton, Brentford, their matches. Southampton's.
Realistically, though, are we going to be able to have it?
What's this?
Probably.
As Premier League?
They have it, though.
No, but there's so many games that have been postponed. I'd have to check.
We'll have to check, but...
Because I know what I've heard is that UEFA's apparently agreed to, switch some games in order to, accommodate the...
Oh, not switch. They said that it's fine. You can play your league games when the Champions League game is playing.
Oh, okay. All right.
So basically, let me just look at Arsenal. It's what? Liverpool Wednesday or Thursday. Tottenham Sunday. Liverpool again, then Burnley. And then from the 23rd of Jan to the 10th of Feb, there's no football.
Wow. It's a ballsy move, but I guess
it's the same as last year. They applied for a winter break, they gave it to them. Because remember, FA Cup 4th round, the replay for Klopp last year, what I was talking about. the replay was supposed to happen in that winter break, and he said, "Screw you guys, I'm taking my team on a winter break." So that's why even this year they said no FA Cup replays. Straightforward. Straightforward. So the rearranged Premier League fixtures might come back to bite Liverpool and a couple of other clubs now.
Shame, man. I like the what's his name? The replays of the game sometimes.
I don't even mind. You know, that's the thing. I don't want a winter break.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks. These guys are earning £350,000 a week for sitting at home.
But it's fine, I guess. You know, it's the way of football.
It's not the way of football.
I want
it's the
to
way
see
of
better
crying
quality
club.
football. I want to see better quality football.
But we saw quality football without a winter break.
Eh?
We saw quality football without a winter break. We did. Pre-Klopp. Pre-Klopp. You're telling me...
You saw more quality in Liverpool pre-Klopp than with Klopp.
Don't look at one club.
Yeah.
Look at all the clubs.
Yeah.
There was quality football back then. The winter break didn't add quality.
Okay, I don't know what you're fighting. I'm just saying let them rest so they come back and play better.
No, but you're saying you want more quality football. Yeah. Man. I'm saying the winter break has no impact on that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I say, you know, maybe I didn't feel it last year, but also maybe last year we weren't watching as much football.
I was watching other leagues.
Yeah, true. No, we did explore. But I mean, from that point, like last year there was no stadium atmosphere. I mean, I'd only really watch my team to kind of, you know.
England are messing around, dog. I'm telling you, all these foreign managers are coming to take one back for their league by busy sabotaging them.
When there's no time to train, all these players must just do is go to the gym and whatever and become athletes. Hey, let them have time to train so they can play football again.
I hear you now, but these are the same amount of fixtures that were happening under Ferguson and Wenger.
Yeah, but there wasn't COVID then.
No, but you're crying about COVID now, man. I'm just saying he's been crying about winter breaks for the longest of times. He wants to keep this going irrespective of...
I'm not fighting Klopp or adhering to his point. I'm just
guys,
saying...
I think let's leave it. This is a pointless argument. We had the same argument about athlete versus players last week. If you guys are interested in that, because we're not going to do it again, you can watch last week's episode. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining us for another episode. I'll let the guys say their goodbyes and whatnots. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us.
Sign me up, ANC.
We're ready.
Away,
Peace
guys.
out, guys.
Cheers.